Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live and in charge. A little countdown to green action presented by Lunatic Designs. It is race day for the SIM500 WBD Diecast Truck Series here live. We're going to turn a little left and right today. Lime Rock Park. This is a track that NASCAR has been to. It's a track that iRacing has sent the trucks to. And yeah, it's a fast running seven corner racetrack, and yeah, this thing runs about the same the same lap times as trucks would in a solo. How do I put this? If trucks were running by themselves at Daytona or Talladega, that's the lap times you're going to see. So some fast lap times, and yeah, some fast trucks out there. So good to see you all out there. We're live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. Make sure you check the links in the description on Facebook and YouTube, so that way you can keep up on the SIM500 Racing Series, and we thank them very much. Sims, thank you very much for the share. Appreciate you. RB, thank you for the like. Brian Ricker, thank you for the like as well. We had a pretty emotional stream last night, so we thank everybody for all they've got going on tonight. Week 10, Lime Rock Park. It's going to be the 1.46 mile length racing surface. 114 degrees the track temperature here as the drivers qualify. 79 degrees in the air temperature, 46% humidity, cloudy skies, and a 3-mile-an-hour wind. 45 minutes of racing here for this series. Force its tires, no fast repair. They have 100% fuel, and so we'll see if the drivers are going to be able to, find their laps. I do believe they might have to come to pit road for fuel at least once. So just kind of thinking about how the trucks work. If they can get 45 laps in 45 minutes, maybe not. But, it's a lot of on and off throttle. So possibilities are there. So we'll see it. Thank you very much, the SIM500, for being out there, giving us some love. I appreciate you on Facebook. Yeah, I encourage you to check them out. Sim500.com. Couple of driver camps tonight presented by Chop Chop Racing. We love our Chop Chop fam, as we see, some notables and some folks we love seeing out there. We appreciate them. Mr. Harlow, ready to rock and roll. Of course, I think I have a doubled up driver cam. Hold the phone. Hold on. That one's a different driver. Hold on. Hold the phone. Ethan, thank you very much for the like, sir. Ay. And let's try this again. We got two. We don't need two of the same driver cams. Units on board. How about the units racing machine? We'd love to see it. And then there's Rick. We like Rick. Rickman Racing. They're on YouTube. Mr. Brewer, thank you very much for the like. Thank you to everybody who's out there giving us all the support and all the cool things that you do. So, I mean, keep the things going, 88 times multiplier is on. We're back live. I had to shut the stream off today because, well, we wouldn't have had internet to stream anyway. Charter came through and decided that they were going to do some upgrades to some lines in our city. And so for the last 3 days, they've been doing just that. So we were just on the list today, and we basically had everything turned off today for the majority of the day. We didn't actually get our service connected back up until about an hour and a half ago, something like that. So, Mr. Van Nest, appreciate the like, sir. So yeah, we're back. We're back with intranet. And hopefully Charter doesn't have any more outages anytime soon, because, well, let's face it, that's a long time to go with especially when we're doing a marathon stream. That's what it is. So pretty rough day today in the world that I saw. So want to make sure that we're giving everybody a little love, little prayer out there. If you do that kind of thing, then I encourage you to do so. The world needs a little bit of healing today. Kind of crazy. Drivers gonna get out there and warm up for the next 5 minutes, and I'm actually doing an internet speed test. I want to see what's going on. Seemingly our upload speed is a lot lower than it should be right now. I didn't do that before I went live, so, you know. Normally our upload speed's somewhere around 35 to 50 megs, and right now it's at 18. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I think Charter needs to, we'll have to maybe give a little look at to Charter. A lot of the people that that are in our Discord that have Spectrum, Charter, Spectrum, whichever you want to talk about it, they people are not fans of that service. And apologies for your truck last night. Thank you, Ethan. Yeah, I recommend. I definitely recommend changing it if you don't mind, and thank you very much for doing that. Just can't have anything on there that could get me in trouble. You know what I mean? It's one thing for our own personal streams, right? But when it comes to content creation on my end of the thing, I've got sponsors to answer to and platforms to answer to, just like you guys do. So we appreciate you very much. Yeah, you changed it. You didn't know it was there. To be honest, hey, it's all good. Folks, always review your paint schemes, especially if you upload them or you get them from Trading Paints. You never know what's on there. You never know. I've seen some things in 5.5, almost 6 years of calling races. I have seen some things. Yep. We've got screenshots for days. I could totally start an OF page based on some of the things that I've seen in that regard. When it comes to paint schemes on iRacing, how people get away with it, I'll never understand. Crazy. All right, Lime Rock Park. We're going to make sure that we have everything ready, including who the leader is going to be. I'm going to make sure the track map's going to be up. Let's actually make sure that the track map isn't too high. That's exactly why we test before the race does get going. Now I have to find the code to move it. Shouldn't take me too long, I think. There it is. How far down do we need to go? Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, might be not enough. How about now? How about now? There we go. That should be good enough. Rookman Racing. There he is. Thanks, sir, for the like. I appreciate you. Or the share. The shares are awesome. Hello. Yeah, he did. What's up, Boz? Good to see you, sir. He did. Nicole, he did send me pictures. That is insane, my dear. It is insane. My thoughts and love go out to you and the fam. I'm glad that all three of you are okay. That's something. It really is. Absolutely insanity to see that happen. So, man, oh man. I meant to show to Jess too. I didn't get a chance to do that yet. I'll have to show them to her. You're pretty hurt, but nothing that won't heal. I heard your head hit the windshield. That's pretty rough. That is pretty rough. Pretty rough. Track facts for Lime Rock Park. Churchy, don't you have like 9,000 track facts for this racing surface? Sheesh. No, brother. I will give you all the track facts you could ever ask for. Okay. Here, one of the things about this racetrack is that it's a natural. How do they put it? the road course is a part of the natural terrain. Yeah, natural terrain. Meaning that they did not carve in the road to make it. The terrain that's there is there as a part of it. So yeah, pretty cool. How you doing, Churchy? Thank you to you and Mrs. What's up? What's up, Val? Where's Pascal? She's out there. How you doing, dear? Glad the baby's okay. Yes. Yes, I'm glad the baby's okay as well. Let's get to it. Just getting settled in through the door. So I have not had much time for a lot today because of everything. So just bear with me, folks. Fuller's going to be your race leader. Not race, your pole sitter. See, I'm all flabbergasted. Justin Fuller, Bentley Glazer is going to be your front row here on week 10. Fuller 52.838, 2 thousandths of a second separate those two. Jorgensen Jr. third on the starting grid, with David Schildhouse to his outside. Alex Bryson, Stephen Harlow going to pick up row number 3. J.P. Phillips, Tyler Dalton, row number 4. Row 5, Wesley Donaldson, Brian Pinnell. Row 6, Rich Swavely and Gerald Livingston. And then row 7, Elson Rivera, Troy Heights going to be out there as well. Coleman and Carl Lavage in row number 8. Kogar, Jeff Ryan in row number 9. Bobby Wetzel, Josh Parker in row 10. Ron Holyfield and Randy Yoakum are 22 drivers tonight. Yeah, 45 minutes of racing as we go to work. Dun, 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 dun. All right. 7 turns of monstrosity. Yep. They all have different names. Well, the straights have more names than anything else. I mean, the corners have names, but the straights are unique. Caution should be localized as well, so we shouldn't see anything that is did your message sent through? Baby's okay. His car seat was folded. The only thing wrong with her was there was a red mark on her chest from her harness. Brandon has a box fracture on his hand and his knee is a little black and blue, but he's okay. Your head broke the windshield. You got glass in your head. You got a really big black and blue thigh right side on your thigh on the right side. Then your left side, lower back down to your ankle was hurt. Ouch. I hope you're good. All right, we're green. Let's get to the racing thing. I'm glad that you're all okay. Let's do the thing. Great look on the racetrack so far, as we'll see Justin Fuller, your race leader. Oh, Schildhouse, almost to the inside of the 88 there. Lime Rock Park, been absolutely insane. So far we've completed, it'll be 3 laps this time by Justin Fuller, your current race leader. Jorgensen Jr. in second. David Schildhouse in third. Schildhouse running a 53.61. It is the fastest lap of the race so far. Schildhouse trying to put it into the back bumper there of Big Bend, turn 2, into the left-hander, which is turn 3, up in the S's for turn 4, the right-hander. No Name Straight. I told you, everything here has a name. This is the No Name Straight. Turn 5 is going to be the uphill right-hander onto the back straight. Justin Fuller through the trees himself is going to take the west of Bend, turn 6. There's a dog leg there that would add 2 more corners, but this track doesn't work. And now into the downhill turn, which is going to be turn 7, and that is another lap complete. That's as fast as it goes. This is one of the fastest running road courses these trucks are going to see. And already 4 laps complete. Great German engineering. Yes, that German engineering goes a long way. Go get him 88 from Joseph Hudson. I love to see it. Love to see it. Let's go, brother. Good brother. Just chilling. I love it. I love it. So was your missus just visiting, or does she, like, you guys live near each other? How did you meet? I need to sit and have a talk with you, because, like, I'm excited for you, Churchy. You guys, I mean, thank you for the generosity yesterday. But I know nothing. Like, I feel like I'm so out of touch with you guys right now because of all this stuff. Yep. A couple of drivers having some off tracks back here. Bobby Wetzel, one of them, but the Diane just working where he can. Drivers here competing, try to make the life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, all there. How about Jorgensen and Schildhouse? They're going after it here. Schildhouse dives into the inside, trying to take turn 1 and 2 away. As Bentley Glazer goes to the inside, 36 rolling. Wetzel a little off track there. Very competitive race line. David Schildhouse trying to get to the back bumper of Fuller. Race EPI on board. All right, okie dokie. More about Lime Rock Park. Churchy loves his track facts. This track was built in 1956, and it is the nation's third oldest continuously operating road course venue, behind Road America and Willow Springs International Motorsports Park. The track was owned by Skip Barber from 1984 to 2021. Former race car driver who started the Skip Barber Racing School in 1975. Now it is owned by Lime Rock Group LLC, and it was listed on the National Register of Historic Places in 2009. They have had nothing but racing on this racetrack for dang near, 1956. We do the math, it's almost 80 years, 70 years. That's 70 years of racing. Almost. Road America is 70 years old. And then Willow Springs International Motorsports Park is 72 years old. That's as far as, American road course racing. Lakeville, Connecticut is where it's located. They're in the Eastern time zone. Let's see. Major events that run there. Trans Am Series has run there up until, actually currently. They run there still currently. NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. They ran the Leuna 150 this year, and the Arc of an Iron Series ran the Lime Rock Park 100. IMSA Sports Car Championship has been held here as late as 2023. Hopefully they bring it back. The International Race of Champions in 2024, Pirelli World Challenge all the way through 2018. The Rolex Sports Car Series is ran there all the way up until 2013, and the NASCAR Can Series before it became the Can Pro Series, 93 to 2010. The Grand Prix circuit is still ran from 1957 to this date. Rich Waveley trying to get to the back bumper of Brian Pinal. Pinal right behind Tyler Dalton. Stephen Harlow off 2. Right behind Wesley Donaldson, who's up 2. Josh Parker in the 23s up 5 spots, making it work. Hogar looks to be out. 18 working. Fuller rolling. We've caught the lap traffic. 36. Under 37 minutes to go in the race. A quick little road course. We like seeing it. And all these things, they have enough fun. Oakley dokley. Do you guys know about Lime Rock Park? Oh, Bobby Wetzel going around. No. Wilkinson having an off track there to avoid. Chillhouse has gotten around Justin Fuller. Here's the pass for the lead right here. Why is that? Yeah, that was just on the front straightaway. So, yeah. Getting into turn 1. Passing zone is there. I was turn 7, sorry. Turn 1 now. Turn 2. Again, the left-hander to turn 3. 20. Little bit of whip and nay-nay on board. The truck get a little bit free. Well, we watched the trucks be very dependent on being settled in last night, and seeing the run course a day after an update it's interesting. What do you folks think about the new update? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you want some more of it? When I get my... Yes, I will check my messages. Of course it does. Let me say that out loud. Oh, those, but Discord. There we go. No worries. No worries. Thank you. No worries. I got it. I appreciate it. Thank you, Musk. All good. All good. Oh, I don't do lizards while we're co-on racing. When you see my face, then the lizard exists again. The lizard. All right, Shieldhouse, Fuller, Jorgensen, Glazer. Did some cool things. I sent Budgie some pictures on Discord. Sweet. Budgie, I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know much. But I know my voice goes. Chipmunky. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you, dude. Newman, thank you for the like, sir. I appreciate you. Church, thank you for the follow. I think that's on TikTok. Somebody followed me on TikTok. Thank you. Yeah, we'll do the lizard stuff later on. Shieldhouse, Justin Fuller, Bentley Glazer's gotten around. Mark Jorgensen Jr. Let's check in and see where the exciting racing's going on. You know, because we like to see it. How about all of this? 21, side-by-side, Chad Coleman just behind Brian Pinal. Rich Swaley has gotten around the 21. Is up the spot. Tyler Dalton off the spot right now. Trying to work forward. Wesley Donaldson trying to close back in on Stephen Harlow. Harlow getting a little bit more pace out of his truck. JP Phillips up the spot as well. Yeah, no worries. No worries. On some of the things that we've been working on with my pops. He's in the process of 1, 2, 3 barn doors, and I think in the winter they've got 3 remodels that are going on. And so, that's the extra work that I've been doing. Get my hands dirty. And then we do, and that's for the off season. And then during the season months, it's when the photography and printing studio opens back up, and we do all that. And if we take on weddings and stuff during the weddings and shoots and stuff like that during the winter, then it's all about finding the right clients and sometimes traveling. Glazer Jorgensen Jr. How about Alex Bryson right back in his spot? And love to see him. Goodness gracious. Well, Lime Rock Park. Gerald Livingston having an issue. He jumps to pit road. He might be out of the race. He might have retired. We'll see. Wetzel and Jeff Ryan are going to be lapped down. Both drivers. Woo. I like that watching these drivers catch air, especially right there in turn 5. That uphill is an uphill right-hander that is absolutely insane. This is Lime Rock Park. No. So what happens is my microphone, we don't have a Go XLR anymore. Eventually I'm going to get another one. What happens, Shane, is I start sounding like a chipmunk because I think there's something going on with the connection that this uses. This is so my really nice high dollar microphone is connected through USB right now instead of through the actual the XLR cable. So, I don't like it, but it happens. 30 minutes in, Fuller right there on the back bumper, Schildhouse. Glazer in third, Jorgensen Jr. in fourth, Alex Bryson holding on very nicely as the 83 tries to close back in. His last lap, 54.96. Fuller faster, Glazer faster, Jorgensen Jr. faster, and David Schildhouse again, 54.69, not the fastest driver out there. This is a Connecticut racetrack. We'll see if they step on it. Make it work. Let's go the units. Let's Parker up. 23. We're trying to work it. Whoa! Sideways. Go bowling. Almost had a strike in the corner. Missed the wall. Ouch. Owie. They went for a ride. How much of a ride? Here's what it is. And, enter the brake, locks him up. Yeehaw! Yep. All right, Schildhouse under fire. Fuller 28 minutes in. Sorry, not 28 minutes, 18 laps in. 16 minutes of 16, almost 17 minutes of racing has concluded. Schildhouse to Justin Fuller. Working. SIM500.com if you want to follow along with what I'm about to say. As we're going to talk about everything that we see. All right. I'm working on it, folks. It's just taking a moment. Limelight Park this week. We're gonna go to the Charlotte Motor Speedway next week for 110 laps over there. Season standings right now. Justin Fuller leads in the point standings, 9 points above Chad Coleman. Does have 4 wins in the season, and is a little heck of a driver out there, nonetheless. Kind of got to look at the. Oh, baby. Look at the stretch. Look at the run. Look at everything you see. Yeah, bunch of wins. Fuller doing a pretty bang-up job of making it happen. So, like to see it. All right, let's check in on Stephen Harlow, who's making a pass on the 34 right now. As JP Phillips behind Harlow up to 6th, back where he started, but is in 6th now, making it work. And then Rich Swavely up a spot. And there's the 32. Wrong button. Fuller again. He's working. Baby metal. Come on, baby metal. Oh, heavies. Metal it up. Yeah. I don't know much. I don't know why chat wasn't loaded on my left screen there, folks. Normally it's there. Real Racing, hello to you. Hello to everybody. I didn't see that earlier. Thank you, Chip. Thank you for the chipmunk. Have a good stream. Just wanted to say hi. Always. I'm here. Thank you. I hope you are feeling better. I hope everybody's good. Doing all right. Not feeling too well. Why are you not feeling well? I'm trying to catch up on chat. My chat usually hits up on my left side screen, but it's not. It wasn't there. Oh, 25 minutes. Fieldhouse, 4/10 of a second. Justin Fuller. The Glazer Laser. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, what? Fuller is right there. Oh, give him a little bump, little skedaddle, little wiggle. Trying to see some drivers. I don't know if they're doing some saving. There's Parker. He's on pit road. Fuller to the back bumper to the 20. I do. I wonder if anybody's saving. I don't know if this is going to play or not. Just give me a second.
I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Yeah. We want that. Somebody just had to say it. Finkel and Einhorn. Finkel and Einhorn. It's only because of the cowbell that I have at the end of the stream. At the end of the stream, fanatics going on. The only reason. Let's see. Winners for this series. Brian Macklin has 2 wins. Wesley Donaldson has a win. Looking through 4 wins for Justin Fuller. I think that's it. So, no, sorry. Stephen Miles has 2 wins as well. Stephen's missed. He's missing this race. He'll be back. He'll be back. Some drivers take provisionals for road course racing. Some drivers enjoy it. How far can they go on fuel? Some drivers are going to go about halfway and pick for fuel and tires. They can go quite a way. It's only a 1.5 mile racing surface, and they spend more time. They really spend more time on the throttle than off the throttle. And if you know about 1.5 tracks on iRacing, these trucks can go 48 to 52 laps of fuel. But on the road course, you know, they're 25, 26 laps in. I would say, you know, another 20 laps and they could do it. But it's about the time, you know what I mean? With 45 minutes, are they going to be able to continuously run 40, you know, are they going to be able to get 45 laps out of the truck before tires do more? So, I don't know. See, Wesley Donaldson, he came to pit road. He took tires and fuel. So, you know, you can split this race in half, come to pit road, get a cycle, get back out there, make something happen, and then go for it. Fieldhouse has Fuller to the inside. Oh, Fuller on a battle back. Fuller almost had it, but Schildhouse was right there. Bentley Glazer right in the back bumper. Jorgensen Jr. there as well. Some bumper-to-bumper action. Schildhouse coming to pit road. Glazer coming to pit road. Justin Fuller will take back over the lead. So, I mean, kind of realistically, you could go a long way for fuel, but you know, do the tires hold on? I mean, we're seeing about a 2-second drop off on the fuel, not on the fuel, on the load of the truck. So, you know, kind of the way it goes. Oh man. All right. Jorgensen to pit road. Justin Fuller staying out. Fuller's going to be the driver that I kind of watch on this one. This is just something he's familiar with. When they went to officials, I did not race this track. I was actually indisposed for racing this week. This time, but when the trucks were there last year, and I think they did it through silly season, I knew that you could go a long time. So when it comes to fuel, you can go quite a ways. We'll see. Chad Coleman up 10, Rich Swavely up 5. And now David Schildhouse came in. Tires, fuel. It's going to be able to go just a little bit longer. Be able to make it happen. Fuller into pit road. So that'll be the question. And also, do you need tires? That's kind of the big thing. Stephen Harlow will be credit for a lap led. J.P. Phillips will be in second. Tyler Dalton in third. Chad Coleman fourth. Rich Swavely behind in fifth. Swavely's going to come to pit road. Carl Evers is going to stay out, and so will David Schildhouse. Fuller. This answers my question about whether or not you need tires. Schildhouse just ran a 53.54. Glazer 53.43. And Fuller will leave with a 3-second lead over David Schildhouse. So my question about whether or not you need tires, I guess fuel's going to be the only concern. 8-second pit stop means he didn't take the full tank. I mean, he did take a full tank, but he didn't take, he wasn't empty. So we'll see. Tires should be cooled off, and we'll see how far they level off. 17:21 left to go as we start approaching Bobby Wetzel. A little bit of an off track there is fine. Stephen Harlow coming around, is your race leader. Around turn 2, turn 3. The 9 working there. JP Phillips with an off track, making it happen. How about Bentley Glazer? 53.43. Fastest lap of the race. Now Alex Bryson says, I'll see your 53.43 and give you a 53.39. Jorgensen Jr. came in tires, did what he needed to. Justin Fuller, a little bit of lap traffic, keeping himself going. David Schildhouse working. Stephen Harlow laying out a little bit longer, doing what he can. JP Phillips in second. Tyler Dalton's going to be in third. Chad Coleman in fourth. Justin Fuller. Bending it. Earl Average coming to pit road. Phillips truck always reminds me of the old, the old saying, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Oh, I'd race left and right at Lime Rock Park is what he says. Stephen Harlow, 7 seconds the gap. Harlow leading, seeing more racing surface right now, and we'll see how long it'll last. Hopefully, you never know. I mean, Fuller's in fifth right now, is actually stepping away from David Schildhouse a touch. Bentley Glazer closing in on the 20. Jorgensen Jr. within an eye shot of him, trying to outbreak the corner here for him. You don't want to slide the truck. The fastest way to work a corner here is what we'll see. How about Fuller, 53.34, proving you don't need new tires to run a fast lap, and Fuller doing a phenomenal job of doing just that. Stephen Harlow, the race leader, 8 seconds the gap. Oh, baby. Jason goes around. Oh, no. Here's what happened. Just throttled up. Boom. Boom. Oh, man. The dang old nose of the truck hit the inside wall. Over the clip, Budgie. I appreciate you. Stephen Harlow, JP Phillips, Tyler Dalton, Chad Coleman. They're all in the mix right now. Little wheel hop over turn 5. Eight seconds the gap. Harlow, 54.92. JP Phillips, last lap, 56.25. Fuller, 54.34. 53.90. 13 minutes left. We'll see how it'll fare out for the drivers. We'll keep it on exciting. Let them go at it. And I'm going to grab an aspirin real quick. Just a moment, okay? Just a moment. Had to locate the aspirator. Sorry. I don't know where it went, but it went. Stephen Harlow still out there. Gap 7 seconds, 6 minutes to go. Fuller in second. David Schildhouse in third. Jorgensen Jr. all over the back bumper. Bentley Glazer just behind. Glazer 54.59 is last lap. Rich Swavely had an off track. Is up and running though. It's right behind Jeff Ryan. We'll see how it goes. Jeff Ryan still working. Pinal, last driver on the lead lap. Nelson Rivera just ahead. We love seeing Nelson get out there having a good race. Thank you for the hydrate and stretch, Budgie. Appreciate you. We'll see. We'll see how it'll fare out. And, we absolutely think it. So 5.5 minutes. 5 minutes, 50 seconds left to go here in Lime Rock Park. And I say it's a short race. It's a pretty short race. David Schildhouse. As the uphill, look at him get sideways off the corner. We're gonna go around with Nelson having a jump to pit road, and I just say that I think I just jinxed Nelson. Here's what happened to Nelson. Oh, yeah. Ouch. We're gonna get up at around 5-1, try to close in. Jorgensen Jr. going to the nose of the 88 here. Our washer is done. Jorgensen to the inside. Oh! Getting there. Here's that uphill section I talk about. Watch as the 20 gets up the line here. Watch him catch a little bit of air. Get a little bit extra sideways on the corner. Crazy to watch, crazy to see. And Stephen Harlow still leading 6 seconds, 4.5 minutes to go. Harlow working. 55.03 his last lap. When it comes to what we see, Rich Swavely backwards on the racetrack here. Come on, Rich. A little bit of grass. JP Phillips just behind him. Swavely came to pit road on 29. Swavely trying to keep that 6-second lead. Justin Fuller at the uphill side as well. Into the downhill corner. They'll have 3 or 4 laps of racing still left. Fuller trying to send it here. Last lap for Harlow, 54.79. Fuller, 54.63. Jorgensen Jr. is taking over third. Fieldhouse in fourth. Bentley Glazer looking at the inside of the 20. Bentley Glazer, a fast driver, was running inside the top 3. Trying to get back there as well. 88 looking to try to get the inside on the 46. Does so. Troy Height. Jeff Ryan, the next driver. Troy conceding the line to the faster drivers ahead. They're all working. '88 to the inside on the 3. Looking at turn 1, 3, sending the corner. '88 trying to get a run. It's going to have the back bumper. 20 is going to be able to close in. Fuller now 5 seconds the gap. 2 minutes left to go when we come around. We'll see a couple of laps here. Justin Fuller trying to close it back down. 5.2. Arlo. Oh, man. How about it? Arlo Fuller, 5 seconds the gap. Fuller to Schildhouse, a second now the gap. Glazer, 3/4 of a second back for JP Phillips. About 10 seconds the gap between those drivers as we work. Bryson in 7th. Tyler Dalton's going to be an 8. Chad Coleman up 6. Our Charger tonight, still on the lead lap. Wesley Donaldson off a spot, still working through. Stephen Harlow coming around 1 and 2. And this very well could be the lap. Justin Fuller, 4.6 and trying to close. 25 seconds to go. Stephen Harlow will be able to finish this race if he has enough fuel to make it. He'll be good to go. I talked about it earlier. I wasn't sure if they were going to have enough fuel. It was going to be right in line with finding that perfect number. Well, the perfect number, as we go to it, Stephen Harlow, welcome to the Winners Club. Harlow wins. Fuller second. Mark Jorgensen Jr. will finish in 3rd. Schildhouse will be in 4th. Glazer trying to work it as well. Harlow can celebrate as a winner at Lime Rock Park. How about that? There was enough fuel. It was right. Nice. Colby, thank you for the like. I appreciate you. Thank you, folks. I appreciate you. Remember, we're going to stay live on twitch.tv/Signature Esports. If you're out there watching anywhere, enjoy it. That's the way it looks. Celebration time. Celebration. Celebrate good times. Come on. Race results still being tallied as drivers come around and complete their final laps. Justin Fuller coming to pit lane. We'll add to it. He'll burn it down. Stephen Harlow gets the win. Justin Fuller 2nd. Jorgensen Jr. 3rd. Schildhouse, Glazer, your top 5. JP Phillips, Alex Bryson, Tyler Dalton, Chad Coleman, Wesley Donaldson, your top 10. Brian Pinal, Jeff Ryan, Troy Height, Rich Swadley, Bobby Wetzel, your top 15. Nelson Rivera in 16th. Carl Lavage in 17th. Parker in 18th. Ron Holyfield. Gerald Livingston in 20th. The rest of your race results. Couple of drivers. Randy Yoakum, Logan Kogar. Final in that one. How about it? Celebration. What a drive. Nice job. Didn't come to pit road. You know, you think about coming to pit road, you think about doing the thing. And I tell you what, showed up, showed out, and a really good win. A good win for Stephen Harlow. Simplicity. That's what it is. Simplicity. Yeah, great strategy for the 6th, Joe. I think that was a good strategy. I agree, sir. I concur. But a good old dang old race day. That's what it is. ay. All the good things. I'm waiting for the man. I still can't move anybody. Well, I can't move anybody. I sent Wesley a message about. I think he's an admin. Yeah, he's an admin. But giving me the role. Can't move anybody. All right. Well, let's just. Let us just do this real quick. I can't move anybody still, so I'm jumping down. You know, whatever happened with the old Discord thing. Thank you. There we go. I don't know what happened with Discord to make it happen.
Who knows? I think everything updated at the same time, and it's all a mess now.
Well, they so somebody got hacked. I guess one of the admins got hacked, and it like removed a bunch of people. They had to put me back in the Discord, and I don't have the broadcaster role again. Yeah. So like, I can't move anybody around. But that's okay. I jumped in. I said, "Hey, but hey, congratulations, man! You did not come to pit road."
Yep, nailed it.
That was the race winning strategy. That was one of the things that I was talking about at the beginning of the race, because they were like, how much fuel do they have? And I said, well, it's 45 minutes. It's a 1.5 mile track. You know, you could technically come to pit road and get tires and fuel about halfway and be very competitive all the way throughout. But I didn't think that, you know, because on a 1.5 mile oval, you're full throttle pretty much the get-go. You can run 48 to 52 laps, and I mean, you guys ran 49, you know, almost 49 laps.
Yeah, it was when I loaded in to start the race. I think it said I had like 49.5 laps of fuel. I was like, I'm gonna make it happen. I don't care. Pitting wasn't even in my head from the start. I didn't want to push anything. I didn't want to go crazy at all. I was just thinking, take care of it, take care of it. And then when they pit, I was amazed. I thought I was going to just run fifth the rest of the day and call it good. They all pit, and I was staring at my relative pretty much every lap afterwards, being like, okay, how far back are they? How much time difference do they have on fresh tires? And how much time do they have to get here?
You know, he got within 4 seconds. He had some lap traffic to contend with, but I mean, once everybody pit, you kind of had just like clean air.
Yeah, it was just riding, taking care of it, hitting marks.
Yeah, that's a good way to win a race. It's good. Yeah. I mean, you put up driver cams you put up driver cams every week, and now I was like, damn, I didn't switch whenever you won the race, because normally, like, if the driver cam's up and somebody who wins the race is on the driver cam, I'm like, all right, bam, driver cam, I won, you know, that kind of thing, and then, but you know, it was a good race. It was a quick race.
Yeah, I'm glad it was so quick. Now I can actually get to bed at a decent hour. It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is 9:30 on the East Coast. only 8:30 here, so I got a little bit
bad
of
at all.
time to go.
Oh,
What do I do?
jealous.
Um, yeah, man. Well, congratulations, Lime Robber. Did you run the official when it was here?
Nope.
No kidding.
Hadn't run the truck here until now.
No kidding. I ran it. The first time I ran it was, of course, rookie license back in the day, way back in the day. But to see the trucks do well on it was pretty cool.
It's such a fun track. I don't think I've found a car that isn't fun here. I've raced late models, super lates, a couple different radicals. I've raced street stocks here. I've raced mini stocks. Like every single thing that's like a full bodied car. Awesome.
Well, you had another win, and you got a SIM500 win. You make like the fourth or fifth different winner in this season, which is awesome. I know that we've got playoffs coming up, and like these things matter.
Yeah. I was hoping to get a win at some point this season. I didn't think it would come here by any means, but I'll take it. I'm happy.
I mean, I would too. I have my own Sunday Fun Day league, right? And the only wins I have are on road courses. I want to win on the oval so bad, but they whoop my butt. But I get on a road course, and whatever reason, I just win. Not like it's not even skill for me. Like it's just things happen, and I just win.
Yeah, it's an accident. That's all mine was. I'm not gonna lie. It was an accident.
You won. Nuh-uh, you didn't come to pit road. You made a strategy. You stuck with it, and now you're 17th in the points, which is good. I mean, that's through 10. 10 races counting. They're counting 8 races. So as things progress,
I got like 4 DNFs, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, and then as we keep going, you're gonna have you have better finishes. It'll knock those DNFs out. And get those drops out of the way, and we'll see how those points stand out when it comes to playoff times. But Charlotte next week, gotta be fast there.
Oh, it's gonna be great. I love Charlotte too. I think everybody does, but it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Not everybody loves Charlotte, but I do. I like it. I think it's a great track. It's iconic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. All right, Steven. Well, it's your time, man. Give your shout outs. Heinsberg, Vermont native gets to knock it out of the park, brother.
Yeah. I want to give big thanks to all my family watching at home. My girlfriend in the other room who's probably about to go to bed. For giving me all this support in the world. Thankful to Project Hopner, Warrior Soar, and Team Watson Racing Setups. They've been with me basically since I started doing any sort of league racing, and I mean, I end up getting awesome paint schemes from Ross that put it all together, and it's not really stuff that should fit together, but he makes it work somehow. Yeah, thank you to you for putting on the broadcast and making sure that people can get eyes on us if they want to see some good racing, and to all the admins for just putting on the league. SIM500's been across the board some of the best racing I've ever been a part of. Yeah.
They are pretty good. I mean, I like them. I think they're fantastic. I love them all. But man, congratulations. There was a lot to be said. And I look forward to seeing what you do at Charlotte, brother.
Oh yeah, I hope I'm back in here next week.
I like it. Goals. Top threes or gold. That's Jorgensen goal, so we can get in here and talk my ear off, and I love it.
Oh yeah, I just need podiums. That's all.
That's what I like. All right, Steven. Much love, brother. Thank you for putting up a drive cam.
Yep. Thank you. Have a good night.
You too. Stephen Harlow coming on victory lane. We love it. We appreciate it. We knock it out of the park. How about another driver putting up a driver cam tonight, which I appreciate. Justin Fuller comes home P2. He didn't pit, and you are still tracking him down. You needed like 5 more minutes.
I did. I shouldn't have pitted. I only pitted because everybody else pitted. So I was like, well, maybe I'm missing something here. So I kind of played myself on that point, but it is what it is. I had a blast. This track is so much fun. It's just, man, I wish we had another 45 minutes because we were having so much fun. I loved it.
I got into the point I had to go grab some aspirin, right? And I come back and I'm like, I know I left with just a couple of minutes, and I come back and it's like 6 minutes left. I was like, this race needed to be like an hour. You could have been 90 minutes. I'd been fine with it. Give me a green flag pit stop. Like, everybody was close and it was racing, and the track was very racy. It was great to watch.
It was. I hate that we had a short field. Road courses kind of scared people, I guess, but nonetheless, the people that were here, we all had fun for the most part, I think. Track was very racy. This place is like a short track road course. That's all it is. I mean, there's such quick laps, tight corners, lots of braking, a lot of low speed, and a lot of throttle control. So it's just a driver's road course. It's so much fun, and I mean, you really can't ask for much more.
How about that uphill top of 5 where you're like, you feel like your rear end's going to step out every single time, catching air, slamming the bottom like that. It's so fun to watch, but you know, in the wheel, like, you know, you're feeling everything.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot run that hill wide open at all. If you hit it just right, you can run it at about half throttle and not spin the tires. But eventually, the tires they get so hot that you burn them off and start spinning them and go all over the place. So it's a finesse road course. Yeah,
Yeah,
not
I
the
like
altitude. I don't know what I'm looking for here. Altitude, not altitude.
the terrain.
The terrain, sure, yeah, whatever. You know,
Okay.
the heights, the height of
Oh,
the
yeah.
track. You know, go up a hill, down the hill.
Yeah.
Coming down the hill is a lot of fun too. It's just this track just has it all. It's also cool that I came here for the first truck race this year, the real one. So, and I got the spot. So, that was good too. Um,
When you
I
when
wish
you
we
were
were
going
still
by
racing.
when you were going by your spotter stand during the race, you were like, I was there each time, or were
Uh,
you kind of just experiencing it yourself?
Honestly, yeah, not really. I mean, no joke. I use the racetrack to find where I'm going to go and spot. That's the cool part about iRacing, everything being laser scanned, and you can kind of go and get an idea of where everything is. So I was spotting where the choose cone was, which was right before you go up the hill on the backstretch there, and I was kind of like perched up on the top of the hill. There's like a big hill to the right hand side. You feel like you're going through a tunnel down
Mhm.
the backstretch. And that hill on the right hand side, I was just perched up there, and that's where I spotted from. And yeah, it's just man, what a cool racetrack! It was so much fun. I'm sure some people didn't like it, but nah, that was an absolute blast.
I like the course. I like the course and kind of everything. And it's great to see the trucks go here, not just in NASCAR, but you know, being that it was in NASCAR, we got to run it during the official season, so everybody gets a taste of what this is. And you know, Leona being on board with it, like there's a lot of history in this racetrack. This racetrack's almost 70 years old, and you know, it really throws NASCAR a bone for good road course racing.
Absolutely. I think Arca's raced here, or K&N, or whatever you
Mhm.
want used to call it back in the day. They used to race here a lot, so it's not like NASCAR's new to the track by any means, but uh, it is cool that the trucks got to go here. It's out in the middle of nowhere. I used to think Pocono was out in the middle of nowhere, or New Hampshire, but this place is out in the middle of nowhere. So
It's
uh,
boonies. I got it.
it's it's more than boonies. So, but hey, that was a great race. I had a lot of fun. I wish we were coming back here next week, or we were still racing now, but we're not. So it is what it is. Can't be mad at a P2. I think I could have won if I just stayed out, but it's all good. I had a lot of fun. That's all that matters.
You know, and to come in and have fun on a racetrack, especially a road course, sometimes it's a win-win situation. P2 tonight, Justin. Always a pleasure, man. We got Charlotte next week. It'll be a ton of fun to see what you guys do there. Give a shout out, man.
Yeah, Charlotte next week's gonna be a lot of fun too. I'm sure. Brand new racetrack, so
Mhm.
freshly scanned. So that should be pretty cool. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks to you put on the broadcast. Thanks to SIM500, all the admins for what they do. Thanks to WBD Diecast for sponsoring the series. Thanks to everybody that watched. Thanks to those that showed up and actually raced tonight. That was I mean, short field, but I mean, it is what it is. Thanks to everybody that I raced with. That was so much fun. Uh, I'm sure I'm forgetting something, but nonetheless, hopefully we'll talk to you again next week, and we'll have some more fun there.
You're wearing the shirt too. You got to thank him.
Thanks to units, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Got to give him some love.
No, so I had to wear a shirt because I was like, you know what? I saw that there was short field, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give him something to talk about. We'll give him a driver cam this week. Normally I don't race with a shirt on, so that's why I don't do that.
That's what
And nobody wants to see that.
That's
and
what
I'm not
Wesley
gonna.
was talking about. Okay, I get it
So
now.
you're not gonna. So I was like, you know what? I'll wear a shirt tonight, and we'll put the driver cam up. So I gave you that for tonight, just to add more to the broadcast, especially with no cautions and stuff, just to give you something to mix up. I knew you had some other driver cams, so um, but yeah, that's another reason I got the shirt. I was like, oh, I might as well pull it out. You know, I thought about wearing the other one, but I was like, you know what, this one's got units, and when you can't see it, it's got Global Enterprises on the bottom
Yeah,
too. But I set the camera up so that it just, you can see the units, and
it fits. And I was like, I know this is Fuller, uh, because of the shirt first and foremost, but of course, recognizing the face in the driver cam and the driver photos it's awesome. So I appreciate it because I love the ability to have driver cams to be able to put a face with a truck and to it's a more personal thing for everybody else. But if you're not wearing a shirt and you want to be comfortable, I get it. Completely get it, brother.
yeah, I mean, well, we're getting to that time of year where it's not getting so hot anymore, so I don't have an air conditioner in this room. It's out in the living room. I have a box fan, but sometimes that's just not good enough. So, it's not too hot out right now, so I was able to put the crew shirt on, and I feel pretty good. So not too bad. But hey, I know you're gonna have a long conversation with Mark, so I'm gonna get out of here.
I was trying to make sure everybody got their fair share. Okay.
Listen, I'm not one for long interviews, so I like to keep them sweet and short and get them over with. And it's not because I don't want to talk to you. It's just people want to move on, and I know you're gonna have a long one coming up. So
Justin.
I'll uh I'll bring him on up here, and I'm gonna head on out, and we'll see you next week. And if I don't get to talk to you next week, have a good week, and we'll talk to you next time.
That's right. All right. Justin Fuller coming on P2 tonight, and we always appreciate him. Make sure you give him some love, give him some support in that unit's truck as well. And then last but not least, old Jorgensen coming home P3, having to bump and skedaddle a little shield house, and now here we are. Now we've got the another podium and another conversation.
Oh yeah, it's always good stuff, right? So I don't know if it's going to be as good as not or not because everybody else probably done went to bed. They're like, oh hell, Jorgensen's giving his interview. Let's go ahead and start shutting everything down or
No,
whatnot.
hell no.
So,
Budgie's still
no,
out there.
we gonna do it though.
We still got
Yeah.
chat out there. No, we still got chat. We still got people watching. Are you
Yeah,
kidding me?
yeah,
Let's go.
we still gonna do the damn thing. So
That's right.
I'll tell you what. I don't know. I was talking a little bit to Fuller whenever we was waiting for Steven to give his interview, and I appreciate him for putting this on the schedule. And he's like, well, it really wasn't me type deal. It was on the schedule. Then all of a sudden it got taken off, and it's like, whoa, wait a minute, what are we doing? Let's put this track back on it. And I'll tell you what, I'm glad that whoever put the track back on the schedule. I've hardly raced around this track, but I think I put like 5 laps in earlier in the week and whatnot, and felt pretty good. And man, what a race! This track is the most funnest road course I've ever raced on. And there at the early going, I kind of stepped on myself a little bit. I kind of got a little jiggy with it going up the hill, and Bentley got by me and kind of dropped the wheel off here, wheel off there type deal. So I fell back to about 3 seconds back, but slowly started catching them up, and I think it was due to damage, I think, but I definitely think that once I closed the gap, I really think that David was probably holding this up because of his damage. But anyways, I'm over there trying to race this track, pay attention, check to see the time, the laps, and all that. And I'm trying to make a educated guess on when I need to pit, and because at the start of the race, I think it said like 50 laps to on a tank. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
man, there ain't no way that we're going to be able to make it on, just one stop. And I saw Bentley and David pit, and I was like, oh man, I've got to come in the next lap. And I shouldn't have done that, Jason. I should have just let them guys do their thing, and maybe things would have ended up a little bit different. But for Steven to stretch his fuel as far as he did, man, that's say this season when we run these trucks. Hopefully, we run a little bit longer time frame or just do like laps or whatever. But no, that was good on him, man. He said that he started saving from lap one, and obviously it paid off for him.
He said he had 49 and a half laps of fuel, whatever you guys took off. Joey, thank you for the like.
Right.
Appreciate you, sir. And 49 and a half laps to stretch a half lap and still be able to run 54-second laps is, I mean,
Pretty good.
that's a pretty darn good thing.
Yeah, I mean, he did great. I mean, if we all would have uh, took that strategy, it would have been a heck of a brawl up front. But regardless, he won by 4 something seconds over Justin. I was 11 seconds back. He deserved it. But I tell you what, man, it was just an absolute blast to wheel this truck around this track. It was real sketchy. Especially if you got offline and whatnot. Definitely had to baby them rear tires. You know, take care of it, and it paid off. Obviously, here I am talking to you with another podium finish. It's always freaking awesome just to beat David. I don't care if I used him up a little bit. Yeah. I mean, I'll tell you what. I thought I lifted a little early going into one, right, and I didn't toss it down in there. I thought that I lifted early, and I just started getting off the brake, and I just kind of doored them. I told him thank you for keeping me on the track and whatnot. Luckily I didn't shove him off, man. I'd have felt like shit if I made him drop his left side tires off in the grass. But hey, man, it's all fun, man. This is I don't know how Justin put it. What, like short track racing of road courses or whatever. So
Yep.
there's going to be a little bumping and banging, and I mean, for the most part, everybody kept it clean up front, right? I kind of got into Bentley a little bit, got into David a little bit. I think Justin got into David also. I'm sure David got into somebody, but man, it was just an absolute fun race. I mean, top four was, you can put a blanket over them there for several laps at the beginning of the race. It was very fun, but yeah, man, the highlight of my night, Jason. As much as I love to talk to you and give my interview and give my spiel, was me beating the hell out of David Shieldhouse.
Getting a pass on David. And watching you two go at it. I thought, even from the early going, I thought David was trying to be aggressive early and try to get the pass and get out there, right? And then Jorgensen, not Jorgensen, Fuller. Sorry, I was looking at your name there for a minute. Fuller was doing conservation. Let him go back, try to get him. And then, I mean, you were kind of like in the middle of all of that. When you're trying to find the wheel, because you take your time and you're kind of methodical, and what I've seen and what I've known and what I've watched with you, you kind of just take your time. Sometimes you can be, if you're comfortable, you're aggressive and you go after
Right,
it. But
right.
like a track like this, especially, I was talking to Fuller about the uphill section on turn 5, and
Mm-hmm.
catching air, and being
Yeah.
all the being, well, trying to be one with a racetrack, especially with this new update. The trucks seem planted until they weren't. Like, there's a lot about this track that it's like, there's a lot iRacing just did that now I have to go back and be like, all right, what are we learning today?
Right. And talking about going up the hill, right? I slid one time going up the hill, and man, I went hard left, hard right, got it back underneath me, and that's when Bentley got by me. He was pressuring me, man. I was paying attention to Fuller and David up in front of me and trying to hit my marks. And, Bentley was all over me and I was trying to just squeeze a little bit more gas. And that was the only time, hey, that one time scared me. I was lucky enough to save it and, never did it again. But then also going down the hill too. I mean, I lifted just before the crest of the hill because, in practice, if you kept it matted, I mean, it was spinning the tires hard and, it just threw you off through that last right hander. But, yeah, I cannot wait to get to our next oval and
Which is Charlotte.
to see how these. Oh, I can't wait! Just to see how these trucks are going to race there. I think with the road course, I mean, I don't know if you're going to really learn anything after an update, right? I think it's just going to come down to driver skill and all that type stuff. But I think once you put us all on an oval, where we're going to be all packed together, that's when we're going to be able to kind of feel, what took place with the update and whatnot. So I'm really looking forward to it. Man, I tell you what, we just need to keep these good finishes up, keep beating that David Shield house and you know, you talked about it a little bit earlier, talking about, taking my time, methodical and being aggressive when you need to be. And I mean, I'll say this, I feel like I am one of the most aggressive drivers in the league, but I'm very clean with it
Mhm.
and smart with it. And I'm telling you, man, it's hard to do. And I guess I'm trying to learn some things off of guys like Karlavage and Fuller, because them guys will take it super easy at the beginning of a race. And they come on lights out, strong as all get out towards the tail end of a run, just before pit stop. So I'm trying to slowly change my mindset to that. It's kind of hard. You want to save tires and whatnot. You want to make sure that you don't get run over, but everybody else is not getting the memo and they're wanting to go full song, right? Hey, to
Right.
each, everybody's got their own race. But, when you're trying to keep the pay, that's kind of where I'm trying to learn a little bit is being able to save my tires and just let those guys go. And I still got a little bit of work to do. You got guys like Tommy Ryan and Fuller and Karlavage. Those guys are good at saving tires and being there at the end. So, I got a little bit left to do to figure some things out, but we'll get there. But man, I tell you what, this was a fun little racetrack. I don't even know what size it. What size is this track?
It's a mile and a half. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, oh man. Well, it was definitely fun. I mean, Justin said it best, man. Short track racing on a road course type deal is what this track brought to us tonight. But
It was no Watkins
man, I tell you
Glen.
what, I wish. Yeah, I mean, obviously, Watkins Glen and whatnot. That's probably all of our favorite road courses, and whatnot. But this was a change of
This
pace, and
is
that's what I
good.
like, man. Is yeah, change it up a little bit. Hey, I love ovals. Everybody loves the oval. It's nice to get out here and see who can do it on a road course. And Harlow, put it on us tonight, son. Yeah, y'all idiots, y'all go ahead and pit. I'm just gonna go ahead and just take it easy, and I'm just gonna drive it all the way to victory lane. And it's like, damn, man. It's like, boy, do we kick our own butts. But yeah, I'll tell you what, I need to quit worrying about what Shield House and all them other guys do when they start pitting. It just scares me because it's like, man, I don't want them to get too far out there. But
Right.
I don't know, man. Steven was still laying some good laps, on 49 lap old tires. So, man, if we can all go back and do it again, I guarantee you every single one of us would probably stay out and just try to make it to the end.
What's funny is that Fuller didn't run his fastest lap until like 2 laps after he pitted for fuel, and he didn't take tires. He
Mhm.
just took fuel, and he ran a 53.34. Stephen Harlow's best lap 54.21. And he won the race by
Hey,
50 by that goes to show
he won the race because he was smarter than the rest of us.
you don't have to be fast to win a race. You just have to be consistent.
That's
and
right.
and like he said, he hit his marks.
Consistent, hit your marks, take it easy on that gas pedal, and outsmart your competition. That's what he did tonight. I mean, I didn't know what kind of strategy he was on. I pitted and I saw that I come out ninth, 10th, or whatever, and I just tried to drive as hard as I. And I was like, dang, when's this cat going to pit? And then I was like, one lap to go. I was like, what the hell? So I'm looking at the relative, and it's like, Jesus Christ, man. I guess he didn't pit, but hey, man, that's awesome that he was able to do that and outsmart every single one of us. So, congrats to him.
It was good. Shieldhouse in chat says it was like rental carts with your buddies.
Oh,
And
it was a blast. It was
it's
fun.
good. That's exactly what it is. It was fun to watch.
I mean, there was.
It's good.
Oh, absolutely. Talking about that rental carts with your buddies, right? You could touch, you can touch each other and lean on them a little bit in certain spots and not send them out. And, that was pretty neat, just being able to put a bumper to them a little bit, just kind of see if you can kind of move them up out of the way and it really not them that bad. But, I don't know, man. Fuller was really good at that right-hander just after that long left-hander, just after
Mhm.
turn one and whatnot. And, I guess Fuller was ready to go, and David missed his mark. And man, Fuller got into the back of the shield house, and I guess it just destroyed David's truck. I think he said he had like 25 seconds damage or whatever is what
Oof.
he had, and Fuller didn't have anything. And man, I tell you what, David was falling off pretty hard there towards the end of the race. And I really feel like if it wasn't for that damage, he probably would have been able to hold me off. But hey, shit happens. Sorry about your bad luck, David. That's another P4 finish for you. But you know what? Who finished ahead of you? The 88 machine.
You're third in the point standings through 10 weeks.
Dang it.
That's
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
up 2 spots from last week. And
Gotta love it.
that's a good time. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. Let's see. Yeah, up 2. David's up 3 from last week. But
Yeah, and I think David missed a couple of races, maybe the first race, couple of races or whatever. But hey, it's all good, man. First and foremost, we just got to get into the playoffs, right? And
mhm.
I know Fuller's really good at these trucks, but I'm telling you what, man, I hope the rest of us can step our game up, just put it on Fuller, just make him think about some things. But we're going to make it tough for him for sure. I mean, he's not just going to walk away with it once the playoffs start, but really looking forward to it. Hopefully we can give him a good run for his money. But like I said, there's a few things that we need to get, kind of figured out to where we can kind of keep pace with him on the tail ends of these runs. And once we get that all figured out, I tell you what, we're going to start knocking these wins. We're going to start racking them up. Jason, I hope we're talking to you just this week. I hope we're talking to you in victory lane. So, second and third place, just get to sit there like, God dang, Mark, shut the hell up. God, man, Jesus Christ, let us talk too.
I'm gonna
I
get
can't wait.
the message. I'm gonna get the message. If he
Right,
wins,
yeah. Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
Interview us first so we can go to bed.
Yeah, right. No. But nah, it's all good fun, man. These guys are just so good. Hard to, it is hard to win, in SIM500. And I love these guys. They make you step up your game, and in doing so, sometimes you might make mistakes, but you just got to learn from them and try again next time. And I'll tell you what, man, we're gonna get us a win one of these days in the trucks. It's coming. We just need to keep on knocking these wins or these top 3 podium spots, and them wins will come. I promise you.
We got a good bunch of tracks coming up. 8 races left before the regular season champion is crowned. So you get a lot of opportunities to be able to do something with it. And if I know anything, you get on a streak, and if you get on a streak, you're going to be just like Fuller. You get on a streak.
Maybe if we was in the Xfinity cars. Yeah, maybe if we was in the Xfinity cars. Jet Fuller's good at everything that he jumps in, but these trucks, man, he's got it figured out. But hey, man, that's all right. I never felt like I was good in the truck. Even on the official series, I never really feel like I still don't think I'm good in the A cars. So to be able to run these trucks and be able to compete for wins in this league, I feel really good about it. Obviously I got that Xfinity car down, but
Mhm.
we got to do just a little bit of work, Jason, on Monday nights, and we'll get there. It's tough. It's fun. I still look forward to all these races each and every night. I have so much fun with the guys, and it's just a blast. And like I always tell myself, man, you're only going to get better at these cars the more you run them.
Mhm.
Eventually you'll figure it out. And like I said, I'm starting to figure these trucks out. Got a little bit of work to do on the A cars on Monday night, but we'll get there and we'll start we'll start whipping them guys' butts over there. And man, good time to be at SIM500. I love it.
It's a fantastic time. I love to hear it. Mark, congratulations on the P3 tonight, brother. Give you shout outs. It was a beautiful, beautiful race.
WBD Diecast for sponsoring us on Wednesday night here at SIM500. Jason, you at Signature Esports. Guys, ladies, love them, like them, follow, share them, do all that good stuff. As far as I'm concerned, Jason, you are the best at what you do in the broadcast booth. It's a story, right? And it's always nice to go back and listen to it from your point of view, tell the story about our race. It's really awesome. I appreciate what you do. All the admins at SIM500. I know I'm gonna get long-winded with this, but them guys take their own time to put this together for us, keep up with the Discord, you know, take care of all the questions, all the nonsense and whatnot. And I just appreciate what they do for us, right? For us to have a place to call home and race on just about every night of the week and make some online buddies, man. That's what it's all about is having fun foremost. Oh, let's see. Joey, for keeping up with me over the years. Appreciate you, Joey. Love you a lot. I ain't going anywhere, buddy. Hey, I'm here for the long haul, son. Let's keep it going. John Fowler, complete graphics for painting the truck. It was fast. It looked fast. John, I appreciate it. A couple spots from Victory Lane, but that's all right. We'll get it figured out, buddy. We'll be putting your paint schemes in Victory Lane before long where they belong. And huge congrats to Steven, right? Outsmart whole field all the way to the end, not pick, just putting it on. Here I thought that, the top four was going to be in good shape, either one of us to win the race, and he just freaking outsmarted us. So, I mean, he did a phenomenal job. It's always nice to see other guys win races, other guys finishing the top three and whatnot. It's really, really neat. So, hey, man, that's a guy when it comes to these road courses, you got to keep your eye on now. So, hey, next time we run the road course, I'm going to be talking to Steve, and hey, man, what you thinking? Let me in on something. Come on now. Don't hold any secret, each other out. But no, man, congrats to Steven for the win. And man, I tell you what, we just need to go ahead and load up Scarlett right now, man. I am ready. I'm anxious. I'm amped up. Obviously, when you're doing good in anything, whether it's official series, league racing, you just want to keep on racing. But that's all right. Got a week to go. Hey, that reminds me, I'm going to have to miss out next week. Me and the miss is going to be going on a cruise. It's our 21st wedding anniversary this Friday. So, man, been some great times here. And yeah, man, me and her are going to be celebrating our 21st wedding anniversary on Friday. We're going for a cruise all next week. Going to be gone. Going to be doing all that good stuff. So unfortunately, I'll be missing next week. But that's all right. It happens. But whenever I do get back, in 2 weeks, I'll be looking forward to get back on track then and do what I can to where I can finish in the top three so I can talk to you, Jason, man. It's always a blast. It's always fun to talk to you. I do get amped up. I know I get long-winded. I just like to talk, man. And if anybody's willing to listen, I will talk and talk. I got the wife over here just looking at me like, man, you're an idiot. Just shut your mouth and let's go to bed. But hey, that's all right, babe. I'll be messing with you here in a minute. It'll be all right. But no, man, it's just fun. But with that being said, Jason, how are you, man? What's the latest with you?
We are. Well, we're still doing the thing, man. I mean, still doing treatments on Tuesday.
Okay.
We just we had a great stream last night where we raised a good chunk of money to help towards. I don't know if you've seen my timer recently, but my timer's above 1,600 hours. That's how awesome our community's been. And
that's awesome.
I truly do have. I know that I call races for the leagues and I get paid for that, but when it comes to like the fans and the people that watch and the community that I have, truly, I know every content creator says it right, but I have the best community. Like everybody else's community can go sit on a log. My community,
right? Absolutely, I agree.
I'm putting them on a podium and telling them this is exactly the reason why our niche community is exactly what it is. Because like the real racetrack, if there's a cause, we try to find a way to help. And they found a way. They found a way to help me, and but I'm having less and less hair. So bald will
Yeah.
be beautiful very soon. Um, the
Yeah.
but as far as health goes, I am okay. Um,
Okay.
I will tell everybody that chemo hurts.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pain that you go through that you just have to work through, and I go to work every day. So that's what we do.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's definitely good to hear that you're kicking ass and taking names, right?
Mhm.
That's first and foremost. Like I said, man, I appreciate what you do from the broadcast side of things. It's awesome that you've got that huge following, and there's a reason for that. They enjoy what you do, and they love to listen to you call races, and for you to tell your story. And that's just awesome to have that kind of support. Like I said, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate what you do for us. You know, like I said, without people like you, all these different league admins here and there that put this stuff on and don't ask for much from any of us really. And it's just phenomenal, man. I
Mhm.
just appreciate people like that to do this stuff. And like I said, I love to go out there, try to do the best I can to where I can have these awesome interviews and talk to people that I love to talk to. And I always look forward to it. That's always my main mission every night, is just to finish in the podiums where I can give these long-winded interviews. And then, hey, anything outside of that, win, finish second, whatever, by all means. But I just enjoy talking to you.
It's and I will tell everybody all day long. I will give the platform to anybody who has a voice that is positive. Um,
Right.
and you're so damn positive. Like, I'll just put my headset down. You can talk chat. Like, go for it. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Well,
Don't not
well,
not in the worst regard of that. Like in the best kind of
right.
regard. Like I could. Who in the world? Um, I think our dryer's done. I'm pretty sure. Or the Cardinals are
I
losing
mean,
one or the other. Um,
uh-oh. But it's I remember, I've been doing this iRacing stuff, 12 plus years now.
mhm,
And I remember when I first started, I used to be that guy, if somebody touched me, boy, I'd key up and I would raise hell, cut, cry, whatever. And you just learn over time, like, man, this is just for fun. Stuff is going to happen. You're going to get wrecked from time to time. It is what it is. There's no sense in blowing up on somebody and making their night that much more miserable. There ain't no
mhm,
sense in it. I'll tell you what, man, there's a lot of role models on iRacing on the service and whatnot. And I ain't trying to blow this guy's head up or whatever, but one of my biggest role models, no bullshit, David Shieldhouse.
mhm,
And I remember years ago, we used to race a super speedway league every Friday night. We must have did that for, I mean, I was with that league for years and years and years. I know David was there for quite some time. And there was a point in time where, I'd get heated at David, and I would say my 2 cents, and I would say some very hurtful words. And it basically, what little friendship me and David had at that time, it just ruined it.
mhm,
And you know, you, he acts, acts with community too, right? Whatever he's doing, his streaming for his audience, and just how he acts, he's very professional. Yeah, I mean, a curse word is going to happen every now and again, but that's just human nature. That's just part of it. But how he handles himself, it's like, dang, man, that's how I need to handle myself. And I mean, it took me several years to learn that, right? Like, hey, man, this is just for fun.
mhm,
There's a reason that we don't drive real race cars, because we're not that good, or we don't have the backing, or the financial backing, and none of that. So, we're on this service, the simulator, video game, if you will, whatever. But ultimately it's just to have fun. And there was a point in time, years ago, that I just kind of had to step away a little bit. Just did whatever, man. Just try to be a better me, for a lack of better words. But no, man, I cut up with Dave time. We cut up, talk crap to one another all throughout the week. And there was a couple races ago. I think it might have been last week. And I might have got a little over anxious on some of my words and whatnot. And thinking about it all this past week, it's like, man, it's kind of uncalled for, man. It's kind of taking it a little bit too extreme.
Mhm.
And we really didn't talk a whole lot this past week and whatnot. And I'll get with David. I don't think he took it personal or whatever. I sure as heck hope not. It's all nice little friendly banter going back and forth. And like I said, I got a little carried away with it, last week, uh, Wednesday race. And hey, man, 40 years old and I'm still learning, right? Try
Mhm.
to how to handle myself and not let things get to me, and make sure that, I don't hurt others' feelings, and that, at the end of the night, we all leave with a smile and go to bed and then wake up tomorrow and do the same thing over again. So, like I said, Dave is just a huge role model, with just how he handles himself, with his audience. And I tell you what, a lot of people just need to, be like him.
Mhm.
There ain't no sense in, getting heated and whatnot. Wrecks are going to happen. Yeah, you don't, you look forward to the races. You dang sure don't want to get wrecked out or anything like that. But you know what, man? That's part of racing. Wrecks are going to happen. So that's what I like about this league, right? They don't key up and get off sideways and whatnot. You might have a little bit of banter going back and forth on Discord, but
Mhm.
for the most part, it's really not that bad. And I know I've caused a lot of crap, in my few years that I've been with SIM500. And I tell you what, man, these guys, I mean, it's not like you do it on purpose, right? There's a reason it's called an accident. Apologize for it. Uh, take ownership, and then just go on about your the next race. And just try to race smarter around those people that you might have put in a situation. But like I said, man, I love it. I enjoy it. Uh, obviously this is all of our hobbies, right? Is doing iRacing. So, I look forward to it every time that I sit down and fire the simulator up. It's just learning, right?
Mhm.
12 plus years on the service, and I'm still learning things, right? I'm still asking the fast guys what they're doing and whatnot to try to make me better, to where I can't keep pace with just or David Shieldhouse or Bentley and all them guys, Jason Karlavich. I got a lot of learning to do, Jason, but we'll get there.
You got it. You got it. All right. Go cuddle with the smoking hot wife. Congratulations.
Absolutely.
Congratulations on the 21 years as well. And enjoy your trip, sir.
No, I can't wait. It's gonna be some good times out there in the Caribbean. And yeah, we're definitely looking forward to it. We'll be boarding that ship this upcoming Saturday, and we'll be gone coming back the following weekend. So definitely nice to get away, kind of celebrate us. And yeah, man, 21 years, man. Seems like just yesterday we got married, and here we are 21 years later.
That's awesome. That's awesome, brother.
So I definitely appreciate it, Jason.
You're welcome. Tell the smoking hot wife I said hello, and go enjoy yourself, man. I appreciate you.
I appreciate it, Jason. Thank you.
That's
Have a good
Mark.
night, brother.
You too. That's Mark Jorgensen Jr., a P3 finish tonight in the Jorgensen Signature interview section podcast. I love it. I love his energy always. People, I know that he said that Shieldhouse is a good mentor for him, and I love that. I think that's awesome. Drivers should be able to lean on each other a little bit. And I wish more drivers had positive attitudes like what we see. We've got drivers that expect themselves to drive very well, and when things go wrong or things aren't just right, they're competitive, and we like to see it. We see that. We saw that in the Signature Series. We saw that here tonight. We saw that last night in the at the Pocono race with Chop Shop. Everybody's competitive. That's what makes iRacing just great. A chance for you to be competitive. Stephen Harlow does get the win, though, and the race is done for tonight. we're going to throw everybody over to Twitch, and we'll throw up some old broadcasts while I take a shower and, might do some gaming. If I don't do some gaming, I will see everybody in the morning for a little bit before Cody goes to school and goes to work, so I can chill with the community. We will have, we'll leave the multiplier up, 6-1. We'll move the 6 multiplier tomorrow morning. We'll leave the 88 up for tonight. Just because I missed today, I want to give a fair shot for that, and we'll do some things. We'll figure some things out. AMP Racing GT3 Series tomorrow night, and SIM500.com, folks, if you want to be a part of this series. It's a great series. All of these drivers are amazing. We love them all. We appreciate them all, folks. I'll see you on Twitch, twitch.tv/Signature Esports, Facebook, YouTube. We appreciate you. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll do all the thing. Do that thing.